Hi everybody, and welcome to my attempt at this week's BBO weekly free instant tournament. To go to instant tournaments, weekly free, and as I always say, it's 8 boards, match points, best hand. So nobody can have more high card points than us, but they can have the same and better distribution. All right, and just a reminder that it does help a lot if you could subscribe to the channel. It's absolutely free, but it does tell YouTube that people are watching this channel and puts these bridge hands in front of more bridge players around the world. So it got about 16 count, and the robot opens those. 1 no trump. 2 diamonds is a transfer to hearts. The robot probably pass it. No, they go to 3 no trumps. They're a passed hand originally, so we know they've got 10 or 11 points and 5 hearts. If they had 6 hearts, there would have been 3 hearts here. So they can't have more than 6 points in hearts. So they have some points outside. So they should have an outside entry. So there's no real reason to try and play in the 5-2 fit. We should just play in 3 no trumps. 6 spades lead. The robot likes short suit leads. Looking at this, we're hoping to make 5 spade tricks. We might only make 4. We can make 2 heart tricks. 6. A diamond trick is 7. There might be another diamond trick. There might be some club tricks. I'm going to play low here and see if we'll probably get the jack or the 10 from the right hand side. If it's the jack, we'll know where the 10 is. Right, so they haven't led from a short suit. They've led from their 5 card suit. Shame I didn't play the 8, but it wouldn't have mattered. Do I want to duck this? No, because this is my 4th spade trick. If I duck it, they can lead the jack of spades and the king, still have the 8 and 9 to make my 4th spade trick. And they might swap to something else, which would help me. But they'll probably play a spade, but I will duck this trick. And now they swap to a diamond that makes sure we'll make the queen of diamonds. Right. So we got 2 diamonds, 2 hearts, 4, and we're going to make 4 spade tricks now. Cannot make 5. We might only make 3 spade tricks. We do have 2 entries to dummy now. So is it best to attack hearts? Probably not. This hand has 5 spades. But I did choose to lead diamonds, not, well, I saw the hearts in dummy. The robot likes to lead the suit that's short in dummy, so there's not too much indication as to. And if I play a spade to the king and then play the 8 of spades, they're likely to play a diamond and set up some diamond tricks. So I'm going to play, I think, for some club tricks. This hand's thrown a couple of clubs away. I'm going to run the 10 of clubs. This hand can't then play spades without giving us an extra trick. There goes the ace, 2. Now they're playing their diamond. Let's take our ace. Right. We know that West has the spades. We've got 3 tricks so far. 2 spades is 5, 2 hearts is 7, and the king of clubs would be 8. How are the diamonds lying? We've seen 8 diamonds go so far, 2 tricks, but nobody's discarded any. And so 4 of their diamonds have gone, but they started with 8. So they could easily be cashing 3 diamond tricks if we lose the lead. I think that looks like the best chance is the jack of clubs for the 9th trick. So I'm in dummy. I'm going to force some discards. 3 of hearts. Four of hearts. And the 4 of clubs. It's 3 clubs that have gone from the east hand. Does suggest that they don't have the queen of clubs. I wonder if we can end play west with the 9 of spades. Probably not. One possibility would be to play the jack of clubs to the ace, jack of hearts to the ace, a heart back to the king, and exit with the 9 of spades to west, but west will have diamonds still to play. So I don't think that's a chance. I'll play the king of spades. 8 appears from there, 2 from there. We've seen 3 of their 7 hearts. So we've seen 6 hearts rather. We had 7 to start with. So they got 1 big heart still outstanding. They've still got 3 diamonds, more than 3 diamonds. Nobody's thrown a diamond away. And there's the queen of clubs. Excellent. Diamond goes from there, a heart goes from there. Well, nothing's winning. King of diamonds was there. In fact, we could have end played west. But that's 82% for getting to make 3 no trumps. Anybody make an over trick? No. Lots of people stuck in 2 spades. But, the robot does open that 16 points with the 5-card major, 1 no trump. And here we got 14 points with the 5-card minor. We don't have a 4-card major. We've got a 10 here. It's a good 5-card suit. And the robot bids much better over 1 no trump openings than it does over 1 of the suit. 2 clubs, 2 diamonds, and they're going to bid 2 no trumps, I'm sure. No, 3 no trumps. So they do have 10 plus points. And they do have at least 1 major suit. Otherwise, they wouldn't have used Stayman in the way to 3 no trumps. Which is good. So we'll pass. See if we can get another good score. And they attack clubs. And that gives us 4 club tricks. Hearts is a bit bad, but if they play hearts, we're bound to make a trick. This queen to 3 opposite jack to 3. However, if we play the hearts, we might not guarantee the trick, but if they play the hearts, we must make a trick because when they lead a low card, we just play low, and the next hand has to play a high card, otherwise we win. So we're going to play low here. And we can win with the 6. Right. So we've got some various options for extra tricks. We've got 3 diamonds, 4 clubs, and a spade. We will make a heart if we don't play them. but we can play the diamonds off, and if they're 3-3, we'll make 5 of them, 2 extra tricks, and if they're 4-2, we'll make 1 extra trick. We can lead a spade and finesse, and if it wins, we've got an extra trick, and we can turn our attention to diamonds. If it loses, the ace and jack will be true, and if the spades are 3-3, we'll have an extra trick. I think all in all, we'll take the spade finesse. That wins. Now we give up on spades for the moment. We've got reasonable entry situation between the 2 hands, so we can lead the 6 of diamonds. We'll take the ace, the king, and then the queen and the jack falls. Does this mean they're breaking? We can't really be sure, so we're going to throw the 5 of spades, are we? Or do we want to risk? Would they have played the jack from jack 10? They would. The robot plays the higher one here. They win with the lower one, but follow with the higher one. So, because what I'm thinking is, that if the spade, we're still missing the king of spades. So even if they're 3-3, so we won't take that chance. They are 3-3. So now we've got reasonable distribution. We can keep 2 spades and 1 heart. Because I'm not going to make a heart trick now. Throwing their clubs away. Doesn't look like the king of spades is going to fall. Just give it a go. No. And they can make their ace and king of hearts. 78%. Did anybody make +3 this time? No, +2 is the top. So still tied for first place because other people have done the same. It's not been too difficult. 12 high card points. Only 1 spade. There's an argument here that we should not open the bidding. We've got the best hand in terms of high card points. 12 high card points. Nobody can have more than that. And so if we pass, the odds are is that everybody else will pass. But if we open the bidding, somebody will come in with spades, although they're vulnerable. So we could pass this hand out, knowing we've got this extra bit of information that nobody has more high card points than us. If I am going to open this hand, I'm going to open it 2 diamonds, showing the weak 2 in diamonds, to try and stop anybody coming in. And if partner's got spades, obviously we're in a good position, but we've got 1. I'm going to pass. See what happens. Partner bids a heart. Right. So partner's got 12 points or so. 5 hearts. Can we have a game here? Seems unlikely. I could bid 2 diamonds, which would show this hand 5 plus diamonds, 11 to 12 total points. And hopefully that might deter them from bidding spades. If we can play in 2 hearts. If partner has a fit for diamonds, then we might make game. So let's bid 2 diamonds. 2 hearts from partner. That's enough for me to shut up. So partner precise didn't have diamonds, but the king of clubs lead. Looks as though we want to try and ruff some spades in my hand and some diamond and play a cross ruff, take our aces and kings and just cross ruff away to get to our eight tricks. That looks like the best, rather than trying to set up either of these two suits. So I'm going to take the ace of clubs, the king of spades, to ruff a diamond, cash the ace of spades, this low. I can only ruff, well, maybe can I get to ruff a club? Is the fourth round of spades going to stand up? Or ruff, or the spades split 4-4? There may well be, since nobody overcalled five spades. I'm going to no, I think I'm going to play for spades 4-4. Were. So now I'm going to see if I can make my three hearts. Like, obviously got three heart tricks now safely, but let's just see if they nine of this hand had lots of clubs. And obviously they're playing the heart now, so we can't make them separately. I'm just going to make our ace and queen of hearts. The robot knows we've got the jack of clubs. $75% for 170. Did somebody bid the game? One person did the game, and three no trumps made as well. We're in second place, so one of these ones who did better than us bid the game, bid a game, is leading. One heart, two hearts, and we've got 13 high card points. Well, this hand 7 to 10. We know this hand's got less than 13. So partner's not got 0 points. So I think I'm going to double here and see if partner wants to bid suit. They want to bid 4 diamonds. Well, that's probably not what I wanted to hear. I've got a very flat hand. There's a lot to be said for passing, but West has the point, so we expect the club finesse to be wrong. But we have 4 diamonds and 2 hearts, 6. Club is 7. We're going to lose 3 spades. We want to get out for 1 off here, since we're vulnerable. Probably a case for eliminating the diamonds, exiting the spade, but they probably, no, they're not going to block the spades. They doesn't seem to be very unbalanced. There's the jack of clubs. That's good. We're going to lose. And we didn't lose to the king. Gosh, we've got another finesse that's going to work now. King of clubs looks to be in this hand, so it looks like we could lead the 9-8. I've only got 1 entry to dummy, so I can't get back to the 4th. So if we assume the finesse is right, so that we can come to 3 club trick. Well, we've got 2, we can come to 2 more club tricks if the king is there. So we can lead the 9. If they don't put on the king, we run it. Might not be the case, but just remember the south hand is the one that they can see. The north hand is the declarer. But if we can do that and make 2 more club tricks and a heart trick, that will be 5. And the 4 diamond tricks will be 9. And we think 1 off is a good score. So that's what I'm going to try and do. So I have to draw trumps to do this. So we've got 7, they've got 6. I hope they're not worse than 4-2. And they're not. And they're 3-3. So this gives us an extra chance because we can ruff a heart to get back to dummy. It gives us a chance actually of making it if the clubs are breaking. There's the king, there's the ace. They're not breaking. But so the 8 of clubs is good, but the 2 of clubs isn't. This hand has a club. But I'm inclined now to exit with a spade. Spades? No, they're not 3-3. But they've thrown a club away. They've kept a heart. Now comes the ace of spades. So I have to trump that. And so another heart away, so they kept the clubs. I can play the 7 of hearts to the ace. The 3 of hearts isn't good. So the 6 of clubs to the 8. 7, but they have to 5. So 1 off, 42%. Now, so we do better. They're not making 2 hearts has gone off a lot. Lots of people have doubled and got to 4 diamonds, and we've done better than them by getting out for 1 off. But we'd have been better defending 1 heart. Still in 2nd place, but we may have quite a bit of catching up to do over the last 4 boards. Oh, we got another flat 16 count, but this hand's opened a diamond, a minor suit opening. Well, strictly speaking, 4 to the 10 isn't a stop, but this might only be a 3-card suit. So I'm going to overcall 1 no trump and tell partner that I've got this number of points. And he's thought a bit, which suggests that maybe they've got long diamonds. So they might have, but the robots led that. I'm going to unblock the ace king of hearts. And I now want to get an entry to dummy to get to those 2 hearts and hope they'll play spades or set up a diamond trick for me. And my best, I think I'm best playing the ace of clubs to start with in case anything interesting happens. Nothing does. I'm going to lead 4 of clubs. Oh, well, 28. Obviously, they're going to win with the jack. I play the 6 of spades, so I'm going up with the king, and I hope they'll carry on. They win. Right. They probably won't take the king of clubs at this point. They do. Oh, it's given me an entry to the queen jack of hearts. Now they're just playing the diamonds. We'll see how many they can take. And the ace of spades. Now they're going back to diamonds. No. Excellent. Now we got, now they really have misdefended here, the robots. giving us hopefully a good score. 82%. Is it good enough to get us to first place? No, still in second place. There are some other 120s. So I suspect that it's the same player getting good scores all the time. So we're probably quite a way behind them. They may well be over 80%. Okay, we've got 17 high card points here. So this is a one-no trump opening. Two spades by West. Double by partner is a takeout double, promising 4 hearts, 8 to 9 high card points. Well, we're maximum. I think we got to bid 4 hearts here. We've got 25 to 26 high card points, a known 4-4 heart fit. And partner's only got a singleton spade. So we're going to lose a heart. Our danger is that we're going to lose a club ruff. And hearts may be breaking badly, of course. To win the ace here to try and deter them from doing anything. Let's play the king of hearts and see how bad the trumps are. And they're 5-0. Right. Hand suddenly becomes more interesting. So let's look at that last trick. King, 9 of spades, ace of hearts. Partner, we need to rough this spade in dummy. And still, we're basically going to have to let them make their a long trump and indeed another one, probably another one, to go with the ace of spades. But we should be able. They've only got the 8 of hearts that's higher than the 7 or 6 now. I'm going to try and force them to rough something. I'm going to win with the 10 of hearts in dummy. So I think this hand's got at least 2 spades, so it may start throwing them away. And I start playing clubs. That was a singleton club, so this hand had no hearts and 1 club. Had spades and a minor, so they have diamonds. So it's likely at some point a diamond finesse is likely to win. So I can and this hand had 5 hearts, 4 clubs. I don't really believe that this hand had 8 spades, so I want to rough a spade as soon as possible so it doesn't get over roughed. But I want to keep a trump in dummy to. Now, if they rough something, and exit with a spade, I can rough in dummy. And if they exit with a trump, I can draw their trumps because they've got 3 left. So now I can play jack of clubs. Diamonds, very rough. And they exit with a heart, which is fine, because now I can draw their last trump. and make the ace of diamonds. And if they'd exit with a spade, I could have roughed in dummy. So that's 92.9%. That might have got us a bit closer. Still second place. Two other players made 4 hearts. But, there was always that possibility. So West had 7 spades and 4 diamonds. So the key was to get the spade ruff in and make East rough with a long trump while we still had trumps in both hands. So the point was, once you found trumps for 5-0, you should not carry on with them. You needed to force the hand with the long trump to rough, so then you could draw trumps. And they took the ace of hearts on the first round of trumps. They would do better not to. It would give them more flexibility. Right, moving on to hand 7. Looks like we're destined for second place this time, I think. The leader is over 80%, so I don't suppose we're going to catch them. 5, 11, 14 high card points. It's very flat and not so many. We have got the 9s and 8s, but 4, 3, 3, 3, I would always devalue that by a point. So I don't think we can upgrade this to 1-no trump. We just got to open 1 diamond, 1 heart, and now we can just say 1-no trump, because I don't think we should raise with 3 hearts, especially with this flatter hand. 3 no trumps from partner. So we've got 14 high card points. Partners knows we've got 12 to 14, so partner's got at least 12, probably 13. And the robot, 14 in fact. And we get a spade lead. Right. So this is likely to knock out our spade stop. We've got 4 heart tricks. We can untangle them. A spade is 5. Ace of clubs is 6. And if we make 3 diamonds, which we will do once we knocked out the ace, that'll be 9. An alternative play would be to try and set up clubs. But if the ace of spades doesn't go on this trick, the real danger is that West has ace and jack of spades or 10 of spades sat over my king 9 that will be left, queen 9 in fact. Then, so if I take the club finesse and it loses, East will be on lead and will lead through my spades. But if the diamond, so if club finesse wins, I still actually are not certain of having enough tricks. And there's a 50% chance, if I play on diamonds, there's a 50% chance that the ace of diamonds is with West. And West is the safe hand. So if they lead spades again, they give me another trick. So I am going to play on diamonds straight away. And if the ace goes up here, it doesn't. I'm going to win with the king. And I'm going to tackle diamonds. Look good. There's the ace. Oh, the ace of spades is there. So that's fine. So I'll club away. 8 of spades. West quite often will have led from a short suit. So we're going to have to decide whether we're going to finesse diamonds at the end. We do need to unblock the hearts, not diamonds, clubs. So I keep saying the wrong suit. Okay, I'm going to unblock those hearts, cash them there so we can go over to dummy. They've all followed, so they both had 3 hearts. They both followed to diamonds so far. Obviously, they're both throwing clubs there. Still throwing clubs. Still throwing clubs. He's thrown the spade. We know this hand's got a spade. This hand's going to have the king of clubs. So we'll just go collect our 10 tricks. 85%. I'm pretty sure that the guy who's or woman who's leading this done the same. Yep. 63. People have gone down, presumably by playing clubs rather than diamonds. Or possibly not. Anyway, we've got a horrible 15 points here. Sometimes called aces and spaces, this hand, but I mean, aces are valuable. But we're 4-3-3-3 again. Everybody else has passed. I'm going to open this hand one club and rebid one no trump, treating it as 12-14. One heart, double. Well, so they got hearts. Double shows 4 spades. Pass. And I'm going to bid one no trump. So they've led the 4 of diamonds. The robot, they haven't led their heart suit. We've got 2 clubs, 1 or 2 diamonds, spade, and we're hopeful that the king and jack of hearts will be in the right place because there are 5 hearts in this hand for the overcall, and we've got 4 and 3. So there's only 1 heart in this hand. There might be none if this hand's got 6 hearts, but then they might have made a jump overcall. So they probably have 5. There's probably 1 heart here. We have to hope it isn't the king or the jack, or certainly not the jack. Because we aim to set up hearts here. 4 of diamonds. The robot likes leading from short suits. They may have led from the jack or the king. They lead from the king more often than they used to. But we have to make a guess here. And if they have got the king or jack and we guess right, we get a second diamond trick. And if they don't have the king or the jack, then it doesn't matter. And if they have both of them, it doesn't matter. But if they've only got one of them, it makes a difference if we pick the right card. Are they more likely to have led from the jack or the king? I think they're more likely to have led from the king. Probably they've got neither. Am I going to dock this? Yes, because I don't mind them switching. Looks like it was from the jack then. So I played the 10, I would have got an extra trick. Well, and the 3 of diamonds has appeared from there. This hand led the 4, so it looks like diamonds are 4-4. I'm going to play the ace of hearts. And the singleton was the jack. Right, so now we can knock out king of hearts. And presumably cash a diamond. I've thrown a diamond. No, right. Okay, so we now need to decide where the spades are. Robot's overcalling standard is 8 to 11 high card points. And they only had the king of hearts. And they've so far turned up with the king of hearts and the jack of diamonds. That's 4. I think they've got to have the king of spades. So I'm going up with the ace of clubs. It's quite a good chance they got the king and jack of spades. It's the king of spades, so we'll play the six. Comes the queen of clubs. Jack of clubs. Well, yeah, the clubs aren't good. Well, everybody can see the dummy. Nobody's going to throw the jack of clubs away. So this hand has the jack of clubs. Win the queen, queen of hearts. We've got the 10 of hearts. And they're keeping their jack of spades. Rate tricks, 75%. That still won't be enough for first place. But as we can see, 80% for the person who won, we got 76. So really, it's presumably that one there, but makes the difference because we were 75% or more on every board apart from board 4, where we should have passed 2 hearts rather than making that slightly off shape takeout double. Yeah, I did it because we know partner's short and we got 3 cards in each of the other suits at least. So I didn't expect partner to jump to 4 diamonds, and indeed they shouldn't have done, because I'd already passed. So there we go, 76%. I hope you found it useful. And please, as I said, please do subscribe to the channel. We're almost up to 500 subscribers. Be good to get there. And like, and also give me any comments that you've got down below. Thank you for watching, and I hope you'll come along next week and you are indeed learning something from these videos.